Hello and welcome to Yumina the Ethereal, day 7, and the second stage of the day, after the afternoon. What should we do? Not the club room. Maybe hallway? Or maybe classroom? Or maybe should we check out the entrance? I feel like checking out the entrance. We've made it to the final round, but we don't have any specific plans for action. The only thing we continue to do as the most basic of basics is to hold speeches throughout the academy. Yeah, that should be fine. You're the type to mess up badly if you do something new with enthusiasm, Yumina. I mean, cause you are. That's the same as admitting it. We're making quite fuss in the entryway. I slightly get the feeling that maybe a candidate shouldn't draw attention to herself by making a scene. Sure, for I don't really have a lot to do, so long as nobody comes to disturb us. I just hope it will go well. I'm not being pessimistic. It's not unreasonable to be ill at ease in a situation like this. As it happens, Yumina and I are taking care of the speech with the two of us today. As a result, the stage and the attributes are comparatively simple. Kirara wants to find out how much influence we have at the moment. I think it's a valid enough reason. I quickly set up the various attributes, then hand the mic to Yumina. I've sure got used to this, if I do say so myself. Dozo. Okay, good luck. I give her a word of encouragement, then retreat to the side, and Yumina starts her speech. I mean, by now they probably know. The speech has begun. We chose a spot where a lot of people pass by, but there are only a few stopped to listen. Of course, there are some people who always support us, but I hardly see any new faces. Looks like it's tough going, as we thought. Right now, Nayuta should be starting her own speech elsewhere. Maybe it's a coincidence that we get few listeners, but maybe it's because they are all going to Nayuta's speech. Yumina must feel the lack of attention as well. She's gotten used to giving speeches, but I can tell she's impatient. I know she's doing her best, but even so, I can tell that she's at a disadvantage. Wait, that was the scene? Okay. Okay. That was very surprising. That was really surprising. Why such a... What the heck? Yes, I want to overwrite episode 30... Yes, 36, save 1. I thought something would happen there. Oh, Yumina's rage. Smack me. So, wow, what a title. Let's go to the roof. Flatline, because you know who's there. Even when Kirara doesn't give me a specific task, I have surprisingly many things to do. Or rather, whenever I look, if there is something that needs doing, there is always a pile of it. Even so, if I work all the time, I might collapse at some point. I need to take breaks, now and then. So I decide to rest for a bit after inviting a number of students to Yumina's speech. Hmm? Who's there? Someone is on the roof already when I arrive. Worse, it's someone I should consider an enemy. Right now. Nayuta. Yeah, I was just taking a short break. Maybe Nayuta was doing the same thing, because she's leaning on the fence and looking down at the campus grounds. Neither of us say anything for a while, but then Nayuta smiles at me. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Nayuta apparently enjoys probing me out. She sounds amused as she provokes me. Even now I can sense that regal aura from her. If I can only break that composure of hers, I might get closer to finding a weakness. More provocation. Should I just stay silent? Or should I? I think about it for a moment and then decide to evolve the situation. For some reason I just don't like you, Nayuta. What? Why? No, I haven't felt this way about any of our previous enemies. I think you went too far. You could have fought differently and still won. I know, I like her. Is it weird? Sure, that's true. But the fact is that she intentionally hurt Rei's feelings, no matter what the reason might have been. The debate club is also trying to defeat its opponents, but I think we're different from Nayuta in a very fundamental way. A student council president has to be a guiding force for the academy, so how does hurting students for that purpose make any sense? In that sense, Nayuta is a bitter enemy, however. But that's not it. I think there's another reason why I don't like you. But I can't grasp the reason. Nayuta's eyes narrow in amusement. That stirs up my heart. Am I being pushed back by her intimidating air? Exactly, that's the problem. I don't know it. I think about it again since she asked. Nayuta and I are different in various ways. Our attitudes to our studies, our grades, our status in the academy, even the way we deal with our surroundings. Basically, we think in completely different ways. What I don't have, she has in abundant quantities. She's quite fit to be student council president. No, she's got more than enough for that. So, am I jealous? I considered it for a moment, but that doesn't seem to be the answer. It's not envy, it's close to that, but it's a little different. What is this feeling? In fact, it might be the polar opposite. I'm sorry, but I don't really know myself. But I guess it's enough to say that I don't like you as one human to another. Why? Dude, what is wrong with you? Gut feeling, I guess. You're perfect as council president and as a student of the academy, I'll admit that. I also have misgivings about the way you treated Rei, so far so good. But everything beyond that, it's hard to put into words. I wasn't going to talk to you about it anyway, it would be like digging my own grave. Even if I'm supposed to be her enemy, Nayuta gives me a bright smile. It's an attractive smile, a smile that shows her exaltation and her self-confidence. And that's when I decide to ask her out. No? And I'm supposed to find a weakness, am I? What a thankless task! What? How could I not? I've been over all the data we've got on you, and there is not a single thing where you fall behind. Damn it. I know. I did a lot of investigating since the last time. I drafted up some theories going by Ray's hint, and I used the computer in the club room to find evidence to support them. I also used my own powers of observation. It's not that I didn't find out anything at all. In fact, you could say I produced a result. There is one conclusion that I reached. I don't have any evidence, but there is a high probability that I am on the money. Depending on the circumstances, we might even be able to use it in a debate battle. But I don't know if I should talk about it. She might just ignore it completely. Yeah, oh, yeah. I was just thinking about the data on you. Yeah. Yeah, mostly. The only thing that didn't quite match, it's your breast size. It's a simple thing, really, but it's all there is. All I have to go on is my own eyesight, but I'd say there is a 10 to 20 centimeter discrepancy in the data. In other words, the data shows an inflated figure. But what good does knowing she provided false numbers there to do us? I mean, your breasts seem considerably smaller than what is on official record, even now. You're wearing those. Now the expression is changing. I'm pretty sure she's wearing parts inside her bra. Judging by her face, she must be really shocked that I figured it out. Don't underestimate my eyesight. It was something Ray said. He said something wasn't right about your muscles. And my old man taught me a lot of things. I have a lot of knowledge about hand-to-hand combat. So it's true. Breasts can actually get pretty heavy. It's strange that you wouldn't have the muscle to support that wave. Naota is almost panicking. I'm amazed at this reaction of hers. I didn't expect her to react this strongly. I'm rather surprised. There are a fair number of girls in this community who pad their bras. I figured it was a pretty normal thing. If it's important, this important to her, maybe we can use it. I see. I bet that's your weak point. Definitely. I'm acting on her orders to begin with. Of course, I'll tell her things that could be a weakness. That's a bit unreasonable. Naota has nothing left of her usual composure. She's just a normal girl right now. It's enough to make me feel a little guilty. I mean, you don't need to feel bad about that. That's an attractive proposal. We'll be able to achieve our objective that way after all. So I can't tell Yumina because she'd just lose her motivation for the debate battle. Wait a minute. What if that's what she's after? Maybe she's trying to take the wind out of our sails, or maybe she plans to change the rules at the last moment. Considering how disturbed she is, I don't think she has any sort of plan, but on the other hand, she's still Naota. Well now, what should I do? Huh? Wait, I'm supposed to... This game... you have no choices. You have the choice right now. What a dick move game. What am I supposed to choose here? I mean, on one hand, we get the opportunity to get out of the battle, kind of, and that would basically lead us to not having to deal with I don't remember how many days Oh, the whole thing. Maybe like 2 or 3? It was the 8th day? Or 7th day? Or 9th day? Whatever. On the other hand, if we lose, Yumina will stay in the same grade, right? Which, I mean, whatever. What should I... Oh, you don't see it. Actually, I'm moving the window around because I don't know what to choose. I saved it, didn't I? Or maybe he will still not say anything and we can tease her a bit. I mean, we can shake her confidence. Shake her confidence a little bit, right? I can't make any promises. I can't make any promises. Naruto exclaims in dismay as if the world is ending for her. I do feel guilty, but my job is to find out her weakness. And Kirara is my girl. Besides, you attacked Ray on his obsession with his sister, didn't you? We won't be the first to make ad hominem attacks like that. It's pretty selfish of you to do it to someone else and ask us not to do it to you. Naruto falls silent. Obviously she can't argue with that. My arguments were perfectly sound, so I should head back to the club room and... Uh-oh. I turned around. I was about to go back to the club room, but Naruto has started to chuckle. What is it? What? Okay, I mean, you can try dropping me from the rooftop. I'll probably survive. I have experience already, so good luck. Hey, you're acting really evil right now. That's totally over the top. Naruto becomes defiant and lunges at me. The force behind the attack makes it hard to believe we were talking peacefully up until a moment ago. That's right, she's both intelligent and athletic. It's not surprising that she would practice martial arts. I quickly prepared to defend myself. I've been putting my old man's fighting techniques into practice a lot lately. Yeah. But before she reaches me, Naruto suddenly drops out of my vision. She's going for my legs. How dare she? It's a fierce tackle. She must mean to find this out on the floor. But she's not so fast that I can't react to it. Just as she's about to cut at my legs, I push her head down a little and backstep. It would be bad if she went out of control like Yumina does, so the best thing to do is to confine her actions. I should pin her down like this and wait until she calms down. I hope no one's around. Hopefully no one is around, really. Her head hits the concrete with a nasty smack. Are you okay? She's unconscious. In her blind anger, she dived at me with all she had, heedless of her own posture. This unexpected development is making me hesitate. Where is the nurse's office? What am I supposed to do now? Or, I guess, lap pillow. I check for any external bleeding, then consider calling an ambulance, but right then Nayuta comes to. Hey, are you okay? Yes, I know your secret. Anyway, huh? She's wrapping the bump on her head, but she seems to be back to her normal self. Does this mean she forgot that we were talking about her breasts? You fell and hit your head. Do you remember that? You're tired, right? It has to be anemia. I'm sure of it. Anyway, you bumped your head, so you should get that looked at. Understandable. I know that you wouldn't do something like that. About that. Yeah. Nayuta gives me a confident smile and leaves. But to me, she seems about as foolish as it gets. I already found a gigantic weakness, actually. I mutter under my breath as she walks away. Fortunately, she doesn't seem to have heard me. I like that girl. I like her a lot. Oh my god. Why can't we be on her side? Why can't this team be Kirara, Nayuta, and I don't know, would be nice. Oh. Let's check out the club room for once, because we haven't been there for a while. Sure, let's rent one, even if I will probably give it back in a second. Ariashita! Nothing. Yada yada yada. Do 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 no 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 no. Smack me, God. Let's go her peculiar tastes. Oh, I spot Ai walking down the corridor. It seems she's working on her own. I've got some time, so let's help her out. Though I still don't like to exert myself, I can just ignore her now that I've seen her. Ai doesn't look like it, but she's very observant and, well, I don't want her to tell the others that I abandoned her. Hey, Ai. Ai? What? Ai twitches, Sven looks up and out of the window. I mean, I'm glad that you like my voice, but actually I'm not that far away. I'm over here. I just walked by and called out to you. It's nothing unusual. What are you all impressed about? Look, I was just walking here, okay? I'm not being secretive. A cheap snack like that, and it doesn't have anything to do with posters. Yeah, but it's a nice thing about Japan, isn't it? As well, one of the many things. Well, sure, kids like to buy them. I understand her. Even though you only spend pocket money, it makes you feel rich. Wait, hold on. When is this conversation going to get to the point? I'm not so bored that I'd want to stand around in a corridor talking to someone about cheap sweets. Actually, I am. Actually, you shouldn't have that kind of time either, right? You said you were putting up posters. I had stopped working altogether. That's no surprise for, since she was talking so passionately about cheap sweets. Yeah. That's definitely not the issue I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about your campaign activities. You're busy with your work, aren't you? Okay, then I will help you. Finally, I said it. I don't understand why just for you to help has to be this difficult. No. What? But it will go faster if we work together, right? It's a reasonable proposal, or should be. I gives me a long stare. You can go back to your sweets faster. What is it? No, I'm not. Wait, you mean you actually have some with you? You know, never mind, I'll just help you. I think it will be quicker if I just help her without listening to her. Once I start working, I offers no more protests. We put up the posters and move on. For a little while, we work in silence. Come to think of it, this would go quicker if we split up. Well, it should be fine. She's still about this. Hey, don't eat and work at the same time. What do you mean? That's how you do it. No, I don't. I'm trying to be diligent here. I think Ayu is really weird. Not that that's anything new. She's been weird from the moment we met, but she's nice. I still don't know why she joined the debate club, and she won't explain. But she's really become one of us. I'd like to think we've reached an understanding. She may think in eccentric ways, but so long as I don't mind too much, it's fine. She does listen to what I say after all. Are you listening to me? I think there is no point in questioning her. It's far better to let it be. Good, we're all done. Huh? She calls out a 10-yen snack. Looks like she wants to share with me. Are you sure? Well, I at least understand how much it means to you. I'm sure that even after the student council war ends, she'll be a fun club member to be with. I think that might not be so bad in itself. Yeah? I mean, obviously Kirara is my favorite. But if I were to go after someone else, it would be I. I just don't get it. But where are Kirara's events? God damn it, game. Did I play all of them or something? What is going on? Game. It can't be true. Do I need to get you to the front or something? I don't want to go with Yumina again. I don't care. She probably will be here because it's the club room even. Let's check out this one. The debate club is having another meeting today. We each report on our activities and Kirara listens and assigns new tasks. Yumina talks about the preparations for her speech and now she's going to appeal to the students. I report on how well the voters respond to the call. As for me... Yes. You mean about Nayuta's weakness? Actually, I discovered that Nayuta has a complex. Kirara takes a keen interest in my reply. She really does cheer up when she has a chance to catch a plan against someone else. Hmm. It's not about personality, by the way. Or so you think. Yumina, aren't you at all sad about what you just said? About that, she's actually really sensitive about her small breasts. But girls look at me with wide eyes. It's really unusual to see all the members of the debate club being shocked all at the same time. No, that's not true. That's also technically not true. Nah, it's only the student, the council president. I think she's using parts to make her breasts look bigger. So here's what I want to know. How is not having a big breast a weakness? Thanks, Ayumu. Chief? Let's back up a little bit. No, that's just a coincidence. Please don't make it sound so self-derisory. I really don't know how to respond to this. Nice. You're making me want to cry. Oi, no, that's not how I am, okay? I've played previous games, you know me. It's the personality that wins over here, completely. I mean, not gonna lie, Yumina here used the line nicely. By the way, after I found out, Nayuta asked me to keep it a secret. That's not the reason. No, I refused. Then she actually attacked me and hit her head. As a result, she apparently forgot that I found out about her weakness. Unless she regained the memory, right? She's correct, actually. You make it sound hard-boiled, but all we're really doing is make her breast size public knowledge. Oh my god, I stop that. I think we can manage it even without that secret being revealed. Anyway, we all cheered in response. I wonder if what we're feeling is a sense of unity or the guilt of complicity. Either way, we can't turn back. I have to be ready for the final battle. Yeah. Ayumu has learned Absolute Horizon level 2. Whatever that might be exactly. That's quick. Fun. God damn it. Let's check out. Is it an attack? Yeah. Oh. 530. What the fuck? Raise all the stars. We don't need this. Let's get this. It uses 67 points. Yikes. I still feel bad that I did not unlock this. And those. Okatsu, Okatsu. She has so many options here. And Midorishita. I don't have 2. And 1 for Kirara as well. I feel bad about that, but well, I guess it can be helped. I think I'm gonna do that, sorry. Save 5. Where are we? Day 9, coming to an end. I mean, I guess let's trigger another one. Yumina slump. Smack me good. Where did you come from? Why are there no Kirara events? Like, seriously, what the heck? I'm kinda tempted to check out the Smack me good. But, do I care? What's written there, by the way? What's written there? I have no idea. Yeah, let's go cafeteria. Where did you come from? Hey, it's I came to the cafeteria because I'm thirsty, but someone else is already here. Hi, how's it going? I wave at her in greeting and she noticed me right away. I walk up to her and point at the juice I just bought. Yeah, totally. Isotonic drink, but whatever. She stares at it for a moment, then her eyes go wide as if realization just dawned on her. I meant to say that I came here to quench my thirst, that's all. Besides, I already has a can of tea. Is she going to drink even more if I treat her? You still react as strangely as always. I'd like to know what makes you think that. I heave a little sigh and sit down opposite eye. It's probably best if I don't think about it too much. No, I ran into you here by accident. Don't you think it's natural to join each other during breaks? You don't need to focus so much. Fuck. So much on being in my presence. Phew. We don't spend time relaxing together like this very often, do we? I see. That explains why I don't have any events with Kirara. God damn it. I mean, then again, I spent some time with the Shrine Maidens, which are who are lovely, and I guess a bit with Student Council President. But yeah, that's true. What about people from your class? Don't you have lunch with them or something? And by that you mean? How do they see you then? I can't blame them, come to think of it. What did you do before you came here? I mean, before you transferred to Jinbu Academy? Right, so where did you go to school? I mean, Jinbu Academy is pretty unique. It's not that I really want to know about her past, but I really want to know about her past. It's just that I haven't heard anything about her, even though she's a transfer student. I just remembered about it. I answered with a casual expression. Wow. I have my doubts. Chubu, somewhere inland, old school, place is rather run down, and yet it has 1,000 students. They have debate clubs elsewhere too? Also, the way she said it bothers me. It's as if she was reading from a script. She gives me an awfully well-rounded story about her previous school life. It makes sense to me, but something doesn't feel right. Look, don't say things like that. I mean, it's almost as if her story is a fabrication. Surely not. I'd prefer if you didn't go there. I react just like she always does, which means that smooth explanation just now is weird. It sounds like something she prepared in advance or something very similar to that. Come to think of it, there are some suspicious things about Okitsu Eye. There have been odd people gathering around Yumina, and I've been dealing with them too. Maybe that's why I haven't really paid much attention to Ai, but the fact is that she's far stranger than any of them. The uncomfortable feeling I get is because I don't feel any life experience from her. I just don't get a feeling that Ai has had a life before this at all. She claims that she's been living in Japan, but it seems almost certain that she actually came from somewhere else. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she turned out to be an alien or a traveler from the future. Aidan seems not this time lost in thought. She stands up from her chair. Sure. Good luck out there. I watch her walk away and heave a sigh. She really doesn't quite fit in with everyday life. Then Yumina appears as if to replace Ai. She she sees me and comes up to me. The normality of it puts me at ease. Yumina, can I ask you for your opinion? Yumina has bought a can of juice, just like me. She sits down on the chair I used just a minute ago. She takes a keen interest in my question, moving her face closer. You see, I tell her about the uneasy feeling I got earlier. About Ai's prefabricated story about her past, and about how she doesn't seem to fit in. Well, that's about it. What do you think? My theory is that she came from outer space. It's not embarrassing. She smacks my head, making quite some noise. The people around us look up, but then when they see who's making the noise, they look away again, accepting it as normal. This academy is cruel. The people here ignore it when someone's taking abuse. You didn't have to hit me. What? Isn't it normal thing to think when you look at Ai? She's more than a little strange. Do I constantly talk to her? I constantly talk to her? I can't deny it. Maybe I'm just seeing her true nature because I'm the one who's interacting with her the most. That's pretty scary in its own way. Hataraku. Actually, I'm resting now because I'm done. Then why are we resting? Alright. Yumina quickly finishes her meal. I also drain the rest of my juice and follow her. I think that I might be starting to see Ai's true self, but I'll leave that aside for now. Ladies and gentlemen, day number 10. Oh, I think I will go here, and then I don't know. Anyway, let's end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow. I'm gonna get some sleep, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. As per usual, coming the next day, right? Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.